Hey everyone, and welcome back to Scrap Mechanic. I am continuing work on the Indestructible farm concept thingy. Last video, we did the vacuum side that picks up all the plants. I want to make sure everything is set up onto gates the way it should be. Okay. That looks like it is alright. So basically, I can't even hear the radio. When the main switch is turned on, if there are no plants detected, this side should automatically come out, water everything, put out the seeds, and then once there's a plant on each plot, it'll automatically retract. And then once all of the upper sensors are activated, signaling that the plants have grown, this side should automatically move out. So I need to put a sensor directly above the middle of the vacuums, which looks like it'll be about there. Set it to 2 so that it can see there. Yep, okay. Alright, so that will be what directly sets off all of those, but I think I might have messed this up. No, okay. I would like to use separate sensors for the water and the vacuums. So quickly connect all of these. That's not supposed to be connected to that. That's supposed to be connected to that. So yeah, I'll connect all of these off camera because it'll likely be that long, or I'll come back to it, but we need all of these set up, connected. And then we need one there, so that it that should be lined up. Yep, okay. There we go. So then when the main system is on, so when this is on, for example, it'll allow these to turn on. We'll get to that. Same with this side. I need a logic gate. That goes to that, and then the logic gate will go to all of these, like so. And then I'm not sure if I want to keep all of those sensors or not. And these ones need to be moved over, that's for sure. So I'm going to... Oops. Come on. There we go. We go like that. That's still not in the right spot. Are these connected? They are. Okay. You have to make sure you get this lined up properly, or it won't work quite right. Alright, I will go up and connect those really quick. I still need to set up some spotlights, but whatever. Okay, so one goes there. I forget which one goes to what. The lower one goes to white. Okay, that's fine. I might reorient these so that the upper sensor goes to the one on top rather than color, but oh well. And then both lowers, both uppers. Okay. I had to remind myself, it's been a little while since I did that bit. So, once both upper sensors are on, this side needs to activate. So now I need to put a logic gate there that's already connected. Cool. I need to make sure it actually moves without having any problems, which it looks like it's going to have some problems, unfortunately. Alright, I'm going to turn the switch back off, and I'm going to max out that piston and that one. I would also like it to move slower, so I might do something to detect when each piston goes out. I need to figure out a way to keep it from leaning forwards so much. Alright, this one needs to get maxed out. I'll brighten it up in post-processing. That might be fine. Just need to make sure it moves all the way across. Okay, I'm going to go to 8 on these ones and see if that moves enough. Seems like it's not moving symmetrically. Right, it still needs to go a little bit further. So let's go up to 12. I'm pretty sure I only used 3 pistons before, but I could be wrong. Really? Alright. I can always adjust the plots. Yeah, or I can add in another piston. I think I'm gonna need to add in another piston. Excuse me. Which means this side is also going to need another piston. I wish I still had the old world where I first built this. But, oh well. Ooh, that's really heavy. Oh. There we go. Oops. Alright, so yeah, I need to add another piston to both sides. Excuse me. And that should be able to just get all of them. I will likely need to adjust this little bit here, but that should be okay. Let's make sure it retracts properly. Yep. It goes slow at the end for some reason. Okay. And like I said, these are going to be changed once I get all the sensors in, which I'm actually going to change these like I said I wanted to really quick. Okay, so that's the main control switch for that. So then that's I'm gonna turn these as well. I'm just trying to think of like where I want the sensors to be exactly. I would like to do 4 sets of sensors. Technically, you only need 1 set of sensors, one to detect if there's a plant at this end, and then one to detect if it's fully grown, the opposite end of that. But it's best to have at least 2 sets, one on that end, one on this end. And then, of course, the more sensors you have, the more it will be able to tell whether or not everything is grown or not. I should also, there we go. Okay. And then I will use this one here, use these ones in the middle, to detect whether all of them are active or not. Like so. Alright. Bottom, this side, to there, and then the top one goes there. I still need to make a little bridge here. There we go. Like I've said in the other videos, normally I'd have all of the gaps and stuff filled in, but whatever. Alright, so the sensors on this side are good. So if none of these are lit up, it will allow that to run. So I'm going to go with an AND gate as the main control here, I think. So that if the switch is on and neither of these are... Ooh, hold on. Okay. I need to go like that. If either of those are on, this will turn on, I think. I haven't done logic in this in so long. I want this one to stop the signal. So. Both of those need to be off for this one to work, I think. And then... I want that one to block the signal somehow, but I can't remember how to do that at the moment. Either way, this one I'm going to send to those. So that when it gets its input, it can just activate them. And then the main on-off switch, I'll just kind of stick there for now, will come in, and then as long as those aren't on, I am completely drawing a blank right now, because, like I said, it's been so long since I've done this. I'm gonna do this side first instead. So, here's the main input for this side. That will activate those. So then, once both of these are on, this side will activate automatically. That is much easier. Therefore, once everything is grown, this will automatically come out and do its thing. That is this side basically done. Other than the pistons. This side's the more confusing side. Because like I said, I want it to work. I want it to be able to turn on when none of the sensors are activated, but then as soon as the sensors are activated, I want it to disable. So those are the sensors. That just combines them. So then, if both sensors are on, it'll activate. When the lower sensor is on, I want it to automatically retract. So, I need to change this up a little bit. Okay. So, lower sensor, both. The main switch will have to go through these two first. I think that one starts by being on. So now that that's on, I don't think I need to detect the upper side with this end. I only need to detect if anything is planted. So once this one is on, or as long as this one is on, it'll allow that to go. And then as soon as both lower sensors are on, that'll turn off, not allowing that to activate. That should work. Okay, I'm going to add in the extra pistons now. I need to mark this side before I forget. Like so. And then I also need to bring this back a bit more. I'm not making it look good or anything right now, I just need it to work. Actually, I'm going to make it so that this entire bar gets removed. But I need to bring it out more with the proper block. So that is out to there. And then that come out to there. Cut this off. Go. And bring it over here. Wherever it'll let me do it. Go. Put the block back on either side. So. And then I'm going to get rid of, oops. I don't have any pistons in my inventory at the moment. Okay. Do that. And then add one more. Like so. And then the bearing. It's not going to work how I want it to. Okay, now that should weld on. There we go. Block. Piston, 1, 2, 3, 4. Angle. Elbow. Oops. Bearing. Wood. And weld. There we go. Now I can weld this back onto here. Hopefully in the right spot, which is going to be a little difficult with this view. I think that's roughly where I want it to be. If it's in the wrong spot, we can always move it. Yeah, that's back a little too far. But I will quickly see if it will extend as far as it needs to. 15, 15, 15. Oops. Come on. There we go. Okay. I will activate this. I'm just gonna switch this around for the time being so I can turn it on. It does not like moving out at first. What's that ledge? There we go. Okay, so that's the first one's all the way out. It needs to go another good 10 blocks or so. I'm gonna go with 5 first. And see where that gets it to. Yep. Let's go to 10. And see where that is. These are now going to hit, so I need to redo that bit a little, unfortunately. Ooh, game is not happy with me doing that. Alright, so I can push these out the last 5 blocks, but I can only really go 3. So, 1, 2, 3, 13. And that should get it all the way to the end. Or as far as it can get. Alright. I will connect this back together. And then I also only want those to activate if this is on. Okay, that should work for this side. Now, I need to add more to this side. I want the wheels to be roughly here. I wish I could remember this better than I can for the sake of the video, because trying to figure it out again as I go is quite a pain in the butt. That should be fine. Okay. Block, piston, elbow. Okay. And then this side. is a little ways away. Oops. This is gonna fall. Yep. This side needs to come out a little bit more. So. Oh crap. Okay. 1, 2. In. Bearing. Back. Bring that over. And. Well. And then watch it fly. Or maybe not. I am going to weld it on this side so I can actually see where it's going. Wheels were there. Excuse me. That should work. Now I just need to going to use a controller to try and get that to stay level for a moment. Yeah, that's not working. Okay. I'm going to do what I did before, but I'm going to bring it back instead of forwards. I just need to put a lot of weight on the back to make it come down. Like so. There we go. Oops, I need to move it over one as well. Might as well just use 2 pipes. Okay, that should hold it. It's not very happy about it, but it'll hold it. Then do the same thing on this side. How far did it come back? By 3. 1, 2, 3, and down. And put a bunch of weight on the back. Like so. Hopefully this works. Oops. If you make the cart a little bit better, have these wheels forwards more, which I should have done. I should have had these wheels out here more. It wouldn't be so bad. But it's hard to get the wheels out further with all the spacing, because I don't think you can. Oh, you can. I might change that after if need be. And then I do need to remove these sensors. I'm pretty sure last time I had these sensors to detect any full-grown plants in front of them, but I'm not too worried about it. Alright. That should be it. That should work. So, turn on the system. Since none of the sensors are lit up, that will then work, which turns on that, pushing it out. That allows these to turn on, which will then activate the water and whatnot, and so on. So yeah, I will get everything connected up, and in the next, and I'll do this part again too, and then in the next episode we'll actually see if it works or not. Hopefully it does, but who knows. the shadow from up above made it look weird. Either way, hopefully this works. Hopefully this tutorial has been not too difficult so far. What is that? Is that the spud gun? Yes, okay. I will go over how I do the defenses on this after, again. But either way. Hopefully this works in the next episode, next part. We'll probably be done then as well. So yeah, until then, if you have any tips, tricks, questions, anything you want me to check out, feel free to leave it in the comments below. And as always, hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.